Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play The Witcher 3 Hearts of Stone with Tears of Gaia. I told you last time that we will meet up with Shani today. Last time the representative of the Ottoman Olgierd, or was it Gontro? Someone told us that we should meet Shani. Kiss my ass too, my dear friend. Though I don't know you, but we are here to meet Shani. She's gonna be upstairs, I'm sure of it. What is she doing there?
Shani?
Oh, Geralt. Good thing you're here.
What happened? Somebody break in?
This? No. Just getting ready to move.
What? When? Where to?
Not what I wanted to talk to you about. Or at least not only, but...
I'm leaving, Geralt. The Eastern Front beckons. I'm Kedwin bound.
Kedwin? So sudden. Why?
Never mentioned you'd be moving. Any intention to either.
I didn't know I would be. Found out this morning. 2 soldiers came to my door, said Redania needs me again.
Couldn't turn them down? Just say no?
Perhaps I could have. But I didn't want to. Treating the ill and wounded, it's my calling. No place I'm needed more than at the front.
Don't go.
Can't you reconsider and stay?
Geralt, what for? The wedding, the time we've spent together, it was nice. But you have your life and I have mine. This doesn't make sense long term. You know that as well as I do.
Well, you take care of yourself.
You too, Geralt.
She's right. It doesn't make sense long term, but still. Wouldn't have liked her to go, but seems like there's no other choice. Maybe she learned something about Olgierd.
So, learn anything about Olgierd?
Well, I abandoned the books quickly. Decided that if I was going to learn the truth, I'd need to find someone who knows him.
Find anyone?
Turned out I didn't need to look far. A colleague at the Academy, an assistant to Professor Permathine Shakeslock, claims Olgierd von Everec met with the professor multiple times. Apparently, Olgierd asked the professor to do some research. Professor got so worked up doing it, he went daffy. Started jealously guarding his notes. Wouldn't even let his assistant look at them.
The professor. Where'll I find him?
Here in Oxenfurt. Cloistered inside his house on Academy grounds. Mage hunters guard his door.
Why are they at his door?
Mage hunters at the door. He under house arrest?
I can't say, really. Some of the faculty think him a traitor. Say he sold out to the hunters for a hefty pouch of gold. The assistant, on the other hand, insists the professor wants him there to protect him. I don't know what from.
What's your guess?
He's certainly useful to them. A specialist in black magic and the occult? Must be a trove of knowledge.
If he's really gone off his nutter, I wouldn't be surprised to see them using him.
I need to see the professor.
Need to talk to this professor.
We'll go together. Redanian guards all over the Academy. Doubt you'll get in alone.
Guards have never stopped me, you know that.
Wound these, and I'll have to patch them up. Besides, we might run into a friend. Get inside free and easy.
Awesome! Okay. She's gonna escort me there, I guess. Shakeslock.
So how are things at the Academy these days?
You mean since Radovid shut it down?
I mean, is it well guarded?
Might be all it is. Many of the faculty fled to the far north. The braver ones stayed, but assumed the guises of tailors and laundresses. Why?
Just curious. Scholars seem to have adopted mage tactics. They in the same bind?
To Radovid, there's little difference between the two.
Seems to tolerate you well enough.
Because he needs me. For now.
So the Eastern Front, and then?
Depends where they send me.
Wherever it is, take care of yourself.
Always do. So don't worry.
Okay. This is gonna be the first time we get into the Academy. or I remember at least, that in vanilla it was shut down. You couldn't really get inside. And I was hoping for that. So here's to hoping that we really get inside and we do meet a friend or two. Where are you going, Shani? Oh, there.
Halt! By order of King Radovid, no one's allowed inside the Academy.
Not even lecturers?
No one means no one.
See, you've become quite the stickler, Norbert. You were much kinder when I was patching you up. By the way, how's your knee?
Fine. Dandy. As if no arrow ever struck it.
Consider yourself a lucky man. Because if I'd not decided to operate, you'd be a cripple to the end of your days.
Bruno, eh? Maybe we ought to let her in. She's a decent lass. Not like to steal nothing.
All right. But alone, which will draw too much attention. I'd rather not get shite from the captain on his account.
Here's what we'll do. I'll go in, then help you sneak in around the back.
How?
Don't know, but I'll figure something out. Usually aren't nearly as many guards on the riverside.
Agreed.
All right, let me in.
As though they didn't hear that. They must be well aware what we're up to. Okay, you idiots. If you're not smart enough to listen what we're talking behind your back, then it's your own fault. And I'm gonna get in safely. Wait a minute. I have to look on the map. Okay, we could swim around this way. There's actually even a boat. I don't know. To me, it seems like the boat has sunk. Oh no, now it's there. Okay. That's way better. I don't want to swim all the way. It would take forever. Get inside of the boat. Fuck. Okay, let's just pretend this never happened and take helm. So, I'm not expecting any guards there. Of course there are. Drowners? Okay. Okay, drowners. You know what? You know what? Let me get my necrophage oil ready. Northern winds. Wait a minute. I want dancing star. That was shit. Now look at the reach that I got. That's awesome. I love my new reach. How do you like my new reach? I enchanted my sword last time, and now I get a huge reach with the whirl, and it is awesome. It is awesome. You gotta say, it is awesome. Okay, and let's try to get in. Or just wait.
Geralt! Psst! Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Grab the line!
Where'd you get the rope?
Long story. But we've done well. Professor Shakeslock's house is at the end of this street. Witch hunters guard the door. Doubt I'll be able to sweet-talk them.
Been a huge help already, Shani. Thanks.
It was nothing. Really. You'd have done the same for me.
Of course, yeah.
If you wish to see me again before I go, I'll be at home. Packing will take some time yet.
All right. Be seeing you.
Yeah, we'll meet her later. Okay. Now. There's a bunch of witch hunters over there. Enter Professor Shakeslock's house. Okay. I don't even know if I'll be able to. Oh, come on now. Give me that. Give me that. Devil's puffball it is.
Spread out!
Nope. Don't like that. Oh yeah.
Well, how long you gonna make me wait?
Get it from both sides!
Whoa. He hits really hard. Better counter him and cut off, or cut him in half. That's better. What enchantment is that? I forgot. When you enter combat, there's a 100% chance you'll automatically get a Quen shield. Okay. Increases whirl. Fatal blows dealt with your sword give adrenaline points. So that's what just happened. Well, I don't want to question that. It seemed like it was healing me. Whatever it did, I'm mighty thankful for it. And there's his house.
Locked tight. Need another way in. You leave a window open, maybe?
Well, my Witcher senses will show me the window, if there is one. Come on. Well, there's a ladder. Can't be there for no reason. Let's try that way. Well, there's a lot of mugs and dried fish. But it's okay. I'm gonna take it. Gutted fish. And then the ladder. I took a mace, which I actually don't really need. Nope. Come on. Stay up there, Geralt. I can see where we have to go, but I want to drop the mace because I'm overburdened. Picked up 2 of them. Okay, that's better. Let's go and meet him. Oh shit, bad idea. Not the stablest house I have ever seen. And I probably scared the shit out of the professor. Must be thinking it was a demon or something like that. I mean, that's what he's been studying.
Silver Lamen. Don't know the sigil. Hasn't been used in ages, looks like.
Conjunction of the spheres. A book I've already read.
Shattered mirror. No sign of impact. Probably not an accident. Shattered by a sound, maybe. Someone look at it and scream.
Oh no. Oh, is he gonna be disfigured? That would be really interesting. The story of a disfigured... The horse whistler. The story of a disfigured professor.
Julian Alboco's Lesser Key. Tomes about demons. Dusty as they come.
You want to read it? I would like to read it. Julian Alboco's Lesser Key. The essence of evil is to cause suffering. There exist many varieties of suffering, from common corporeal pain through the rarefied torment of the psyche to deep wounds dealt to the soul. Whence then does evil arise? Does it appear on its own, or does it only spread when conditions are ripe? And finally, the most important question, how can evil be defeated? Most believe evil has always existed, for none remember a time when it did not. Yet is that sufficient proof? I dare to doubt it, for I am a scholar, and the essence of scholarship is to question all hypotheses until they have been rigorously proven. The appearance of evil is closely tied to the existence of good, its opposite and antithesis. Good without evil is dimensionless and therefore imperceptible. Evil, then, is an integral part of our lives. Evil wears many faces and appears in many different forms. One of them wears the skin of flesh. This evil, incarnated as man, travels the world, sowing death and suffering. Such evil is devious and difficult to discern. We usually only note its presence when it's already too late. In my scholarly wanderings through the myths and legends of a great many cultures, I've come across descriptions of a certain individual, which all display a striking similarity. I do not mean in terms of this individual's outer appearance or name, but of his modus operandi. This evil works through trickery, tempting at first with the offer of something seemingly good. The price one must pay for this object of temptation, however, is enormous and non-refundable, and the promised good often contains horrifying hooks and treacherous traps. Beware then of any who promise the impossible, for such can only be delivered through the machinations of evil. Of course, he's talking about Gonjaro Dim, or creatures that act like him.
Is that you? Leave the bedpan in the usual spot. And take the platter. I shan't be eating today.
Professor Shakeslock?
Who the blazes? How'd you get in? Get out. I know nothing. Don't wish to know anything. Understand? No, no, no. Out!
Not gonna hurt you.
That demon sent you. I'm sure of it.
What demon?
What demon?
Feigned ignorance. Please. You know. Gaunter O'Dim. Evil incarnate.
He didn't send me, but he is why I'm here. I'm a witcher.
A mutant. Yeah. Could be.
You a prisoner here?
Why are there guards outside your door? You a prisoner?
Protective custody. That's the phrase. Protective. When I cannot decide my own fate, cannot breathe without their permission.
What do they want from you?
You may not be aware, but I'm one of the foremost experts on the occult. Living experts, that is. My mentor was the outstanding Professor Lionel Van...
And you're cooperating with the witch hunters now?
Cooperating? As if I had a choice. They're ignorant, but not enough to ignore what I know about magic, witches, sorceresses, what have you. Knowledge they use for barbaric ends. But that's beyond my control.
I came to talk.
Came here because I need information. Think you might be the only man who has it.
A witcher. Then it follows I needn't fear. I'm hardly a post-conjunction creature.
What did Olgierd von Everec want from you?
I curse the day I first set eyes upon the man. He appeared at my doorstep one day, offering a sack of gold were I only to find out who Gaunter O'Dim is and how to get rid of him. I agreed. Such matters are my speciality. And I needed the coin. I pored over countless tomes, delved into obscure incidents and analysed folk legends. I went so far as to travel to Nilfgaard, the library there, where at last I hit upon the mysterious entity's trail. There are records of encounters dating back thousands of years in many cultures under many names, but always as evil incarnate. In this land we call him Gaunter O'Dim, at times Master Mirror or the Man of Glass. In deciphering the ancient scrawlings I went blind, yet I learned a great deal. For example, that he plays with his victims and thrives on pacts above all else. Seemingly harmless contracts which drive their parties to madness.
That doesn't sound good for me. What else do you know about him?
Know anything else about the man?
Gaunter O'Dim is no man. He is evil. Evil which assumes various forms. Forget about him, or die.
You're alive.
Alive? Yet I live in constant fear, born of what I've learned about him.
What's the circle on the floor all about?
What's with the surroundings? These runes, what do they mean?
They protect me. Here, evil cannot touch me.
How do you know?
Told me himself. Paid me a visit once. Fascinating meeting that was. I was blind already, but saw him clearly. He smiled at me. Said he was honoured I'd taken such an interest in him. He wished to thank me, and explained he'd taken a similar interest in me. He drew the circle and said I'd be safe within it. His way of repaying me, you see.
Ever tried to leave it?
If you'd heard how he said it, you'd be as certain as I am what leaving would bring.
Oh. What an interesting curse that is.
Olgierd signed one of these pacts with him.
Brilliant deduction. But have you guessed why? You must know that he came from a wealthy, influential line. He must have, if the family of his betrothed accepted him. Yet did you know his fortune soured? He himself became an outcast, impoverished. Iris's family, a powerful house, could not accept this, would not marry their daughter to a nobody. Olgierd wished to elope. The further away, the better. Yet Iris refused to cut her family ties.
Quite the predicament.
Indeed. Their luck turned yet darker when a wandering witch mentioned a solution. A man who would grant any wish. His name, Master Mirror. The rest follows naturally. Olgierd and Odim, a meeting at a crossroads, a wish, a pact signed in blood, and a price to be paid. Olgierd was to sacrifice one he loved. Odim delights in difficult choices. He knew Olgierd loved two in this world, his betrothed and his brother, Vladimir. Olgierd chose, and soon thereafter married his beloved Iris, his fortune restored.
So it was Olgierd that killed Vladimir. What a twist. You know all this from him?
Olgierd tell you all that?
He had to. How else was I to diagnose his case?
Make it sound like an illness.
It is worse. Many illnesses are treatable, but play with evil, medicine can be much harder to find.
So did Olgierd kill his own brother?
No. Deduce, Witcher. Odim acts directly or indirectly. Olgierd merely signed the blood letter. The next day, his brother was dead.
Of course, yeah, so the story Vladimir told me was true after all. But he would not have died if Olgierd wouldn't have signed the contract. Olgierd wanted to break his pact. Why?
Why was Olgierd out to get rid of Odim? He'd gotten what he wanted.
Had he? His heart had turned cold as ice. His feelings for his wife, for whom he'd sacrificed his brother, had withered. He'd lost all he'd loved. Had he wanted any of this? No. Odim grants what you wish, not what you want. All who sign a pact learn the difference and die by it.
All? No way to get rid of him?
Kill him, you mean? Kill evil? No. Yet the annals tell of a man who dissolved his pact by defeating Odim at his own game.
Meaning?
Odim wields contracts, word traps, duels of wits. Challenge him to such a duel. He'll agree, and can be beaten. But remember, there is only ever one stake. The sole thing he truly desires. Human souls.
How can I get rid of the mark?
Odim left a mark on my face. Any way to get it off?
A mark? No mention in the tomes. Strange. Unless it will disappear once your pact is fulfilled.
If I challenge him, end the pact that way, will it go away?
That I do not know. The one man who succeeded bore no mark.
Well, thanks for your help anyway.
Thanks. Helped me a lot.
Good. Very good. Oh, to feel useful after so many years locked up, living in fear. Why, it's pleasance itself.
Oh, he left the circle! God damn it! Don't do that! And died. Shit. That's why you don't leave bottles on the ground. Let's loot his body. There's a key and his journal. Okay. You know what? Let's read the journal first. Before we step out of here. My notes and observations, Professor Shakeslock. The circle Odim created terrifies me. I cannot see it, but I know it is here. I know no name for the sense with which I perceive it. When I near its bounds, strange shivers shoot down my spine. This is not pain, but something that stands my hair on edge like a hedgehog's quivers. A month has passed, and still I stay within the runic circle. Nightmares prey on me more and more. I've come to fear sleep. I know not how long I can withstand this. I dreamt I had a daughter. This was strange, for I've never had children, yet one came to me in my sleep. She was no older than 10. She called me Daddy, and loved me deeply. I could see it in her eyes. The strangest part of all was that I also burned for her with a great paternal love. Can one possibly dream of someone who does not exist? Can one love such a one? I no longer fear sleep. Perhaps Odim has decided to give me peace. I have no desire to change his mind. My dreams of Emily give me great joy. My daughter is a good and clever girl. I believe she will grow into a wonderful woman. A shame she exists only in my dreams. Not only do I no longer fear sleep, but now I cannot wait for the moment in which it comes. What a fantastic transformation! If nothing changes, I shall soon try to leave the circle. I know now why I dreamt for weeks of the child I never had. It was his doing. This night my daughter died. She caught a strange illness, which poked her whole body with hideous oozing sores. She cried, begging me to help. I could do nothing. She died in my arms. I awoke soaked with sweat. I remain a wreck, my mind tattered. 3 months have passed since Emily's death. My heart still bleeds, and horrifying visions plague my every moment. I'm a blind man who wishes he saw nothing, for utter blindness would be a relief compared to these tormenting visions. I cannot preserve much longer. I have become a deeply unhappy old man. I have now lived within the magic circle for a year. Thoughts of suicide haunt my mind ever more often. It would be so simple. I need but step outside the ruins. Well, you witnessed what happened when he did that. Not a smart decision, but it also was an accident. Okay, now, how do we get out of the academy? We tried our best to enter it, but now I wish to get out. Without anyone attacking me. Or will I have to get out the way I came in? Wait a minute. No, that's not where I'll have to go. Oh. Sometimes you will have to take a leap. A leap of faith. Just climb the tower and then jump down, I guess. Oh, this just reminded me that I have to repair my armor. And my sword too. That's not good. Repair my sword. Monster's armor repair kit. And repair my armor. Great. Now let's dive into the water. Whoopa! Okay, there's the boat. Now, our next stop is gonna be the Temple of Lilvani. Thing is, though, I really only need 300 more experience points, and then I can wear the Euphoric gear. So right now, I don't know if I should already go there. It can't be over that soon, so I'm gonna risk it. And once I realize that it was a bad decision, maybe we can still somehow get back. Okay, there's a harbor. Let's fast travel there. And now what I'm hoping for is a an ancient or legendary enemy somewhere. Well, we could also just fast travel to Theros, I guess. And from there, reach a temple of Lilvani. Whoa. What are all the Devourers doing here? Well, that's actually a good thing, but I was not prepared for that. I want a decoction here. Let's go with Wyvern. Oh shit. Come on now. There you go. That was pretty easy. Well, you can always say that when your health is almost non-existent.
How you like that silver?
Yeah, how do you like it? Makes you want to pop, doesn't it? Okay. Well, I forgot what this place was all about. But there's a grindstone. An armorer's table and a grindstone. The Temple of Lilvani is actually not that far away. So let's meditate. An hour will be enough. In order to replenish my alchemy goods. Oh, come on, this gap is not too narrow. You can make it. Oh, well. Landscape is starting to change. This is a sign that shit is getting serious here. What is this cave? You don't want me to get in cave, right? Well, yeah, the Temple of Lilvani is gonna be inside this cave. Okay, you know what? Let's eat some dried fish and then get inside. I'll drink some water. I just have so much water. Have I ever been here before? I don't know. But maybe a cat potion would be a great idea. I don't know. Picking mushrooms here. That's an interesting thing to do. I'm not gonna need all those mushrooms, so I'm not gonna bother. Let's keep looking for Olgierd. He's gotta be somewhere up above. Oh, now I remember this place. Yeah, we fought a wyvern here. So this is a temple, you say? Well, now it is. Seems. Suddenly the music changes. Oh yeah, there's a temple. This is a new place. Never been here before. Like some kind of arena. Ooh, very interesting. There he
Strange
is.
choice of locale. Guessing there's a reason for it.
Just catering to your love of the arts.
You're an art lover. Thought you'd appreciate the place.
A witcher with aesthetic sensibility. Forgive my disbelief. But since we're here, I believe you have something for me.
Fulfilled the third wish.
How do I know this to be the rose? Very well might have picked this up at the Oxenfurt market an hour ago.
Look closely at it. Got it from Iris. It was the last thing that bound her to this world.
What?
This rose is a symbol of your parting of punishment.
Decided she'd treat you like you once treated her. The rose is a symbol of your parting. And a punishment.
I suppose I deserve that. Iris. What a mess we made of it all. If I'd only known then how it would end. What's happening? I feel as though a hot iron's pierced my chest.
Is he gonna die now? What's going on?
Sorry to have kept you waiting.
Oh, hello. So
glad to see everyone's made. How do you feel, Von Everett? A little less troubled? Lighter in the heart?
Or dim? What do you want?
What do you mean, what? Your soul.
You forget. The pact states you can take it only once you've fulfilled 3 wishes, and...
And we stand together on the moon. Well, what do you know?
oh no.
What? No. We had a pact. The moon is there. There! Not here.
I gave you what you wished for. Here, on the moon, our contract you fulfilled.
Awesome. You cheated me.
I never cheat.
I'd rather not get involved.
It is done. Your soul belongs to me.
Shit. This is really intense.
At last. It's over. We must meet again one day. Business with you is pure pleasure.
Gonna remove the brand?
Ah, right away. Done. Now, tell me what reward you've chosen.
Oh, right. Oh, I can get a reward. Ah. Well, what is the wisest choice? We've learned that everything comes with a hook. But what is wrong with a bottle of vodka that's always full? Never want to go hungry again, want to be swift as the wind. Swiftness would be really nice.
Wanna be fast. So fast no one will ever catch me.
Interesting wish. I think I've just the thing. Take this. Place it on your steed, and you will ride swift as the wind.
What now? Off to find another poor fool?
Haven't decided yet. But I do know if I ever have trouble collecting a debt, I shall turn to a witcher.
that was it. Wouldn't have thought this to be the last episode. But it was the end. We didn't get to the Ophira gear. I crafted it, but couldn't wear it. Maybe later on I will wear it. For a new playthrough. But it's okay. Well, I accepted a fight at the end. Maybe if I had chosen all geared side, then we would have got to fight. No, then everyone knows where this would have led us, so I wanted to release all geared from his torment. Because let's be honest, what kept him on this world? I, for one, think that this was the most sympathetic decision that you could make. Well, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel to get notified about my next projects. I'm gonna play the Blood and Wine, of course, as well. I really enjoyed this one. It was hard as hell from times. And I just can't get enough. Still, not done with The Witcher. Well, thanks for watching. See you next time.